fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' let me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson.
The 3rd down pass. Micah Parsons on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now this time they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Packers.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here we go, Shaq. Rocco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one into the hands of Down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and a long way to go.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 light. Ready.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Andre Yusibas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready?
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson looking to throw. Rushed to his left. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Now a 3rd and 2. Jackson now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Niners will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Now Jackson on the move. Now he'll run. And they're in business. this now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hunter Lipke, touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 29 yards.
That one's good for 29.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd downs.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here we go. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 3rd and 2. Taylor. Touchdown, Packers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken around the 11th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I pop, take a poop like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Real quick, ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Downs goes in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun, completing this one to Downs. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Downs goes in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Upton Stoughton in for that tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
On comes the Packers punting team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
We'll start on the ground with James. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They keep it on the ground with James. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point from Carney is good, and the Packers will get out in front 17-7. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down, Jackson. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Want to quit, ready?
Work to do following the sack It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He's got his big tight end, Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long for Jackson. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is third down.
Head to 60. Head. Alert. Alert.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Hardy on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Forced out wide. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Able to convert. 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
First down.
Jackson now. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third and 6. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.